happening out there? Dodging bullets from referees, a broken bat, overturned reviews, to polish off that chase in the end?
Yeah, it was nice to be there at the end, to be honest. Obviously losing a few early wickets wasn't ideal, but it was a bit tricky batting out there. It wasn't necessarily just, the batters having it all their own way. So I guess it was nice to sort of work my way through that, have a good partnership there with Moons at the end and finish the game.
Yeah, I think there are only two players with stacks that got wins today. What were the conditions like? How did you feel like this week?
I think the wind plays a role, but also the ground's on a bit of a slope. So, at some stage the ball's always angling into you, or the ball's fighting the swing. The ball is fighting the swing. It just sort of, you've got to watch the ball hard and I guess try and work your way through that stuff. Yeah, she really turned the game in our favour with how she started, and to get some big wickets early, it just sort of nullified. We know how dangerous they are, particularly in their power play. I think they're probably one of the best teams in the world at taking the game on at that point. So it was really nice to get off to that start, get some early wickets, and it just set the game up for us.
It seemed like she was just rolling. Can you sort of run us away and give it a sense of tell us what it's like when you see a wicket? What's it feel like there's a catch coming through?
Yeah, I think our slips always are pretty ready to go, and they caught well today as well. But yeah, I think bowling with the new ball, she seems to be in her element there and getting swing early, and I think she used the slope really well too. She can be tricky for left and right handers to face, so it's really nice to see her bowling so well. It adds so much to our attack.
And Ash Gardner as well was bowling with her upspin. How did you see her? Very best wicket for Ash. Amazing for her to come out of the
Yeah, we might stick her back in ISO, I think. It seems to have done wonders. So it's just great to have her out there. I think she adds so much to our team, and people probably think about that with the bat when they think of Ash first and foremost. But I think we've seen across this competition, the couple of games that she's played, how important she is with the ball too. So it's nice to see her getting some overs and making a really valuable contribution. I think it's so important, particularly in this format of the game, being able to take the catches and hold on to them, because it can be tough to get wickets at times. So I think if your team's doing that and stopping runs where they can, it's a huge advantage. And Australian sides always pride themselves on how they field. We want to keep maintaining that standard and push it even further. Yeah, to be honest, I can't even remember the 5 years ago. But I think generally the game continues to evolve, and we're seeing probably higher scores and just some really skillful play with bat and ball. So it's really exciting. It's exciting to be out there and be part of it, but also sometimes watching some of the other games and what players are able to do, it just gets you excited yourself to get back out there. So yeah, long may it continue.
And we've seen like the last two games for the Aussies, you guys have been chopping and changing the 11 a bit, some tough selection calls. Do you think that requires like a certain bravery to make those calls, depending on the conditions?
Yeah, a bit of bravery, but also the group understanding what I guess Modi, Meg and the selectors are trying to do. So there's probably an element of trying to keep players fresh, but also picking for the opposition and the conditions that we face. So there's been some unlucky people to miss out, some tough calls, but I think by the most part they've taken that really well. And we know that it's going to be a whole squad effort to get through and play finals and hopefully go on. Yeah, and it probably just places a bigger emphasis on wanting to make the most of the opportunity that you get to. So, our team's always been really competitive to try and get a place in, and it's nice to be at a World Cup and know that at any point someone can stand up. And I think probably the beauty of this side, we haven't relied on any one player throughout. We've had different people make contributions throughout, and I think that's a positive thing. And as I said, it's going to be a whole squad effort. Yeah, going well. I think we've still got areas to improve on those, so that's a positive thing. I think we don't want to be peaking too early in this tournament, but there's certainly been some really positive signs, some great individual performances, and hopefully we can keep building on that. probably the one thing I've been super critical is maybe just our top 4 firing a bit more consistently. But I don't think it's anything to panic about. It's just making sure that if we get starts, we kick on and make the most of it. But yeah, that's probably been super picky, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, as I said, it's building really nicely, and the squad's in a good place.